which are in here. The pink things in here. These are jejunal arteries. Okay? Those are feeding your jejunum. Then we keep coming down, and it says the next one should be your testicular or gonadal artery. This one, because she's had her ovaries ripped off, obviously the artery went with it, so I'll show it to you on a different one.
Does she have babies inside?
Yeah, those are babies. So up here, you have your ovary, right? For your ovarian bursa. And right here, it's also been snapped off. But there used to be a pink thing that was running along with that blue thing. That was your ovarian artery.
So you'll be able to find it at the tip of the bursa?
Yeah. They'll be right at the tip of the ovarian bursa. After your guys' rats will be nice and covered in lots of fat, typically. But right here, see that really thin artery going to your ovarian bursa? It's right there. Okay. And on a male, it looks a little different because it's a testicular artery, not an ovarian artery. We need you to be able to distinguish between them. We need to know that you know the difference between a boy and a girl rat. So, right here, the easiest way I find to do it is to find the pampiniform plexus and follow your pampiniform plexus up, and then keep following it up and up and up and up until it branches off that little tiny part right there.
Oh my god.
Can you see how thin that artery is?
Huh. How come it's not pink? It's the other one.
Sometimes when they're that small, it's hard to get the latex through them, so it doesn't go through quite as nicely. But also you can tell that his pampiniform plexus isn't that nice because you can't see the pink through it. If you have a nice pampiniform plexus, your artery is going to be much more pink. So remember, the pampiniform plexus are the veins that are wrapped around that artery to cool the blood that's going to the testes. Because if the testes get too hot, the sperm is no good. So we want nice fertile rats here. Okay. Then we go on to your circumflex iliacs. Your circumflex iliacs are feeding your beds of fat here and here. If you've noticed, your rats tend to have a lot of fat on the sides right here. The circumflex iliacs right there and right there are what are feeding those beds of fat. You guys all see that? And then we come down further, and we have our common iliacs, the left and right common iliacs. And this picture here is lovely. It shows the median sacral, and you might be tempted to think the median sacral is supposed to be branching off right here. But it's not. The median sacral, you have to lift up your left your left common iliac, and see that one behind the dorsal aorta? You might think that it's branching off of here, or you could confuse it for your cranial or your caudal mesenteric, caudal mesenteric, because the caudal mesenteric comes right off of the middle of the two iliacs.
So the one that you showed, can you lift it up again?
Yeah.
So that one right here is this one?
No, go down.
Down. The little one.
That one.
Oh my god.
And then right in the middle, we have our caudal mesenteric. And you can tell it's a caudal mesenteric because if you follow where it's going to, it's feeding the mesentery that goes to the last part of your intestine. So see how it splits up into all those little pieces in your intestine there? So it's caudal because it's the last part of your intestine, and mesenteric because it's feeding your last part of your intestine.
Can you show this one again? This one?
There's still more.
I know.
Okay. Which one?
This one.
Circumflex iliacs are right here and right here.
Oh, okay.
I just figured it'd stay in the shape.
Or the other one.
That one. Okay, so after we come down and we've looked at the median sacral and we've looked at the caudal mesenteric and the two common iliacs, we choose one side of the iliac to follow. And we come down here and we notice that this artery is coming and branching into the uterus. That is your vesicular artery. It goes into the uterus and the bladder. And then we see three branching. This one is the last one you need to know. That's your internal iliac. Right there. Your external iliac branches off of here and goes into your body wall right there. It's a good way to orient yourself, but you don't need to know that one. So internal iliac's right there. You guys all see that one?
I'm going this way, right?
Going straight. Let me put. Oh, come on. Won't Pro work with me here.
Going in the back.
Okay. So the one that's laying over, not that way, the one that's going that way. That one, yeah.
That's external.
That's internal iliac right there. This is external. You don't have to know external. That's internal. Internal you do have to know. And one last part. Does anybody have a triple injected rat? Nobody in this class does? Okay. So triple injected means they have the yellow. And the thing that you have to look for, I think it's the only vein you have to know besides your vena cavas, is this hepatic portal vein. Anybody read comics books? No.
What?
Anybody read comic books or watch
No.
cartoon TV shows?
Yeah.
Okay. What's a portal do?
Transport.
Yeah. It's a transportation thing. It's a faster transportation than your average transportation, so you can jump through space and time, essentially. So, you go, this is what is that called? It's like a faster way to get there. It's a
Like a shortcut.
Yeah, it's a
To the
shortcut.
liver.
It's a shortcut for the liver because it's taking the blood and getting it to the heart faster than if it had to go through your entire circulatory system after it's gone to the liver, because your liver holds a lot of blood. Very important. Don't get stabbed in the liver. Not a good thing. Okay. So that's it for the circulation on the rat.